What is up, ladies and gentlemen? So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys an update how things have been going on here with me in South America. And I'm going to be touching on quite a few topics and kind of giving you guys a tour of this place. Now, I wouldn't be here if I didn't have a sense of community, which is basically my wife's family. It would definitely be a lot more challenging. So someone that wants to go somewhere where, one, they don't know anyone, two, it will be hard for them to work because of the language. So, working online would be a great thing, a great skill to have if you would like to move around, because then you don't rely on finding a job here. Like the town where I'm at is like, let's say it would be like 5 kilometers from here, 4 to 5 kilometers from here. And it's a small little town that has very few businesses. So there's not that many opportunities here for employment. And the opportunities that they do have, you're looking at an average of $300 a month salary. So, it's definitely not the same as in North America. So currently I'm collecting some cow poop. We're gonna make some soil, and trying to learn these things, right? So I'm trying to learn to make some compost soil for my plants. So I heard cow poop is really good. So I'm just searching the land, looking for big chunks that I can take. And I'll be learning to do some composting, creating some soil for the plants. And we're gonna have a look at the plants right now. So here we are at my place. So one of the biggest projects we're doing is making this bamboo fence, which goes all around the house. And the main reason was mostly for my dog, just so, he doesn't get lost somewhere out there. So, I don't want to keep him cooped up inside the house. So the main reason was for Koa, so he can be able to be outside, but not loose and bug the other animals and get lost. Because I lost him, well, not lost him, but there was one day we didn't know where he was, and he was down by the river. I'll probably show you guys that area soon, later on in this video. And yeah, another thing is to keep the chickens out. The chickens like to, dig up stuff, poop everywhere. So another reason is to keep the chickens out, and any other maybe little pests. You have frogs here and stuff like that. So that is a reason why we decided to put up this bamboo fence. And it didn't cost us anything. We have like a lot of bamboo growing there. It's just a lot of work. So we just purchased some plants. We're going to be planting this later today. I have some blueberry, we have some peach, and there's some other fruit that I don't remember the name. And then we have some flowers that we're going to put in this area. That's going to be done later today with my wife and my kid. And then I'll show you some of the seeds some of the seeds that I've started to grow. So there we have some beans, tomatoes, peppers, some herbs, and then I've been planting some other stuff right here. So have some mango, some other herbs, a little pineapple growing there. Here we have something that's called palmito. It's like a little palm tree, but then you could eat what's inside. So growing that there. And then I'll show you one of my bigger fails here that I was doing, and this little project definitely didn't work out, and I'll explain why I think it didn't. So we got quite a good amount of little trees we need to plant later on. This kind of has to be done sooner than later, but there is quite a bit of, you know, stuff, fruits and other things we will be planting in the property. A lot of this stuff is native to the area and is more just to, you know, bring in more, have like a little healthier ecosystem here. So my biggest fail here so far has been my little garden, and obviously it's not a complete fail. I like how the structure is, the beds are good. I have some, you know, what do you say this? Some shade for the plants. The problem is that I planted direct to soil, the seeds. I just had weeds growing. Now there are a lot of reasons why this definitely failed. I did get a bit of veggies here and there, but nothing what I planned. So, you know, I wasn't really taking care of it. I was traveling quite a bit. Some of them needed watering and I wasn't watering them. The soil wasn't the best. So there's a lot of reasons why this thing failed. So, and also this is the reason why I started planting those little seedlings in those trays. So I'll get them to be healthier, bigger, and then I'll transplant them here. But initially, since you could see, things just grow here. There's like oranges here, there's yam, there's papaya, there's a lot of stuff growing here, and I just thought that I can just throw in some seeds in the ground, not worry about it, and they'll grow. But that is not the case. Now this is the fish pond that we completed. I'll have a video of how this was done in one of my channels. I would encourage you guys to subscribe. I'll be putting more videos about the farm in that channel. I'm gonna kind of rebrand it, fix it up, because it used to mostly be about my experience growing cannabis, but I cannot do that in this beautiful country. So I'm gonna use that channel to talk about my experiences here in the farm and kind of give tips and stuff like that. So there'll be a lot more content on that aspect on that channel. Now the issue we're having is that there is definitely a hole somewhere, and the water level is dropping. So this is something we have to fix. And you can see the fish are happy. So the fish are good. They're growing really quick. Everything's doing really well. It's just there must be a hole somewhere, and we need to get that addressed. Okay, so now we're gonna go visit the cows. Oh, gotta get through this barbed wire. All right, so it should be on this side of the property. This is quite a bit bigger. As you can see, we have quite a bit of stuff growing there. We have some mango trees, avocado trees. We have a veggie garden right there where they have corn, banana, a lot of stuff there. But my little project, we're gonna start it up again. And you know, if you guys want to see how that's going, make sure to subscribe to my other channel called Me Grows. All right, so let's see if we can find these cows. And you can see there's like a little river right there, and that's kind of bordering the property on the other end. So the river starts where those trees are, so there's water flow coming through there all the way down there. So let's go see if we can find the cows. And there's some bamboo trees right there. I need to cut some ends off of the bamboo to make some stakes. So I'll see if I can find some stuff there, or else we're gonna have to go to the other side and grab bamboo all the way down there. I found them, they're here. What's up, guys? All right, so here are the cows. Here's the bamboo. I'll see if I can get, there's a pile of dead bamboo right there. I'll see if I can use that. And let's say hi to these guys. How are you guys? They probably think I have food. Some of them are very friendly. Some of them aren't so much. This one's nice for the most part. And that one's super nice. Right? Or is it you? Oh, you okay, buddy? I think this one's the sweeter one. Come here. Come. Princessa, come. This one loves being pet. Oh. At first, I didn't want to do anything with cows. But they're actually a really beautiful animal. And quite nice, you know. I don't know, kind of have a soft spot for them now. Before I didn't really care much about them. I didn't really even want it to be close to them. But, you know, they're really nice. The young one's obviously a little scared. So I'm not going to hurt you guys. And there's one that's really, really gentle. I'm not sure if it's this one. So, some of the names, I can't really identify them, but I know one of them is called Princesa. There's Muffin. There's Preta. There's, what else is there? There's Manga. There's a few other names. I'll introduce you guys in another video. Maybe not in this channel, but in my other channel, I'll get my wife here and my kid, and they know their names a lot better than I do. So the trees that I showed you that needed to be planted, a lot of them are going to go around. Whoa, almost fell. A lot of them are going to go around this area here. Here we have a little lake which has some fish, and you know, this area is very wet, and I'm assuming that's really good for the plants. So we'll have a look at that here. And this is another amazing thing about this property. It has, you know, this nice little lake which has fish, some tilapia, and yeah, that's pretty amazing. So we have bamboo trees right there and bamboo trees up there where I'll be getting my steaks from, and then we'll be heading back home. All right, we have arrived to our destination. We've cut up some bamboo here a month ago, and now I'm gonna try to get the ends, which I will be using to stake up stuff. So these are the pieces I'm gonna be using to stake some plants up. That's a bit of work. So this is the bamboo area. Now let's head back. All right, so we've had quite a bit of rain today, and I just want to show you guys what I've been planting. So this is going to be squash. I'm going to try to do a vertical style of growing, which I've seen on some other people do. It's not the typical way to do it, but we'll see how it turns out. See, here I have my squash. And the idea is to help them grow vertically instead of spreading out to the sides. So we'll see how that goes. Also with this type of squash, obviously I'm more used to the North American plants, and it's going to be different. So this might work, this might not work. We'll see how it goes. All right, so that was just an update of how things have been going here. And you know, I'm going to be sharing some more videos about this, but definitely will be producing a lot more content on my other channel called Amigos. If you want to have a look at more stuff that I'm doing, you know, related to here in the farm, I'm going to be posting more stuff there. But eventually here I'll be continuing to do stuff about making money online, some other decoding stuff I like doing, and a lot of different topics that I know not all of you guys like it. But my idea is to kind of try to produce as much content as possible, and then see what works out, what doesn't, and then keep producing what people want to see more of, what I see that there's more engagement of. So that is the plan coming up this year's, just producing a lot of content, different topics, and then at the end of the year, seeing what is actually giving me more engagement, more revenue, and more interest. So until the next video,